We're back here with Alt J with his left hand free.
With my left hand free.
Yes.
Collarbone Matt.
That's a great
After
collarbone
coming
Matt.
straight off a severe scooter accident.
Matt Collarbone Pennington.
Yes. Matt Snap Pennington.
Matt Snap.
Matt Snap Crackle Pop.
Have you been doing shows like that?
Yeah, dude.
How's it been going?
It's fine.
Really?
The only shows that didn't go well were the shows that I took my painkillers. They didn't even go bad. I just was out of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't good. And because I'm not used to it, I'm not like a fucking... It's not like I'm someone that does Percocets recreationally and I'm like, oh, I'm about to be in the pocket.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm totally just kind of walking through the woods. Like, what?
So
Yeah,
I'm excited.
confused.
I'm excited to hear your story of what happened to your arm because I've heard Chris tell 10 people his version.
Dude, it's so funny.
I rode the
It is
scooter
so
30
funny.
feet, went off the fucking curb, and I broke my collarbone.
We need more details than that.
All right. You want me to get into it?
I was
He's got a 5-minute long story.
It doesn't have to be 5 minutes long.
You saw me do the sickest jump possible, and you were like, I want to do a sick jump too.
Yeah.
And then you went up.
And I broke my collarbone.
The way I've been describing it is like,
Does not have to be 5 minutes long.
moving fast.
Well, because then I feel like if you can't picture it, then I'd seem like a dick for laughing about it. But normally, not normally, but sometimes if you fall off a scooter or bike or something like that, you'll land on the wheels and then lose control on the landing. You fully went off and then were just sideways. It was a very funny.
Dude, no one else commits that hard. Anybody else commit that hard?
It
You were
was very sick. It was
halfway-
sick. It was definitely.
It sounds like you were
It's
halfway
nothing
through
against
a
you. It was
360.
just it was just a funny fall.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know. That's why I got right up. I was like, I'm fine. It's okay. It's all going to be
You
good.
didn't have adrenaline?
No, yeah, he popped right up.
Really?
He got a
I
adrenaline real
walked
quick.
back.
Yeah.
Fine.
I walked back to the house, walked upstairs, took my shirt off, and as I was like, ah!
Yeah,
I was
like-
yeah, maybe it's broken.
He was
Yeah.
good until we got home, and then he was like, "Oh fuck!"
It was funny because you must have called me a half an hour before this happened.
Probably.
Because you called me, you're like, let's go out drinking, we're fucking partying. I was like, I can't. And then 2 hours later, they called me and they're like,
Yeah.
Matt's in
Pennington
the
fucking
hospital.
died.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead. He left his beer. You want a drink?
Thankfully, we didn't buy that.
Oh, that's pretty good. We finally did it, crew. We got shouted out on 98 Rock. I was told this by my brother and Mike G.
Yeah.
The only two people.
Oh. Who?
Mike G. The guy who
I know
plays
Mike
the-
G.
the guy who
Oh,
plays
yes.
the guitar.
Yeah, I know Mike G.
He's funny.
I don't think that guy likes me.
I like him. I think he's funny.
I don't know. He just doesn't laugh at my stuff. I think he's good too.
He doesn't laugh at
think
my
he's
stuff,
Yeah,
so I think
so-
he fucking hates
Yeah, that
me.
guy must fucking hate
That guy
me.
must think I'm the worst person
He
to ever
can't-
walk the earth.
He can't stand me because he's not laughing at the open mic that I see him at. He's not laughing.
Yeah, he
only
definitely
6
hasn't been doing
people.
comedy
Yeah.
10 years longer than me and is just
Yeah.
thinking about suicide. That's definitely
True.
not the vibe at all.
Yeah.
No one's ever doing that.
Yeah.
No, that's never not why someone's laughing.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about the people that do comedy a really long time is that they're very happy people. the people
Mike
that
G's the man. Mike G's the man.
he is
He's
nice.
not a suey.
Yeah, he's not salty.
You're
but-
subbing in today for Matt Brown because he went to New Jersey instead of doing the Happy Podcast
Again. Yeah, he keeps bailing on the happy podcast.
What did he do? What's he doing in New Jersey?
I don't know.
Blow.
Hanging out with Tony Soprano. He said, I kept texting him. I was like, come on, where are you? What are you doing? And then he just sent me back a picture of him posing in front of Tony Soprano and Carmilla from Sopranos. I said, you got to go to the bada bing.
Dude, he's probably going to New York. He's probably not just stopping in New Jersey.
Yeah, he almost is definitely going
he's
to
definitely
New York.
Doing, that's
He's very-
like sightseeing on a road trip. He's not just stopping in Ashbury, New Jersey.
He's very cryptic. He
is very cryptic.
He's a wandering soul.
That's why I think that he's going all the way to New York.
I sent him the
He's
funniest
taking
video
his-
possible
he's taking-
yesterday,
yeah.
and he didn't even. You know what I mean? Did you see the video I sent
Nah.
you? That was literally just him. Here, wait, this one. You guys both gotta watch this. This.
Do not get on here rapping.
Does that look exactly like him?
That does look like him. Send me that. I'll edit that in.
Yeah, I just did. You'll edit it out?
I'll edit it
Oh,
in.
edit it in. Yeah.
they
You'll
can see
edit it out?
That's-
What did I say?
better not edit it out.
That's what Matt Brown looks like. Yeah.
Especially when he's going up for a rebound. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lands on a black. Whee!
That ain't funny.
It's hilarious.
That's not funny one
And
bit.
we're back.
That ain't no Crocodilo Bombardino.
The Crocodilo Bombardino. All right, we're back. Me and Matt were doing me and Fatty, not you, Matt. We were doing the
Every time we mention that, it's Kevin
the way
and
that you
Fatty.
guys talk about. Can I just interject?
Yeah, I
for
can't
one
hear you at
moment?
all. Sure.
You were continuing to talk.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm trying to interrupt you.
You were finishing your thought.
Yeah, but let's make sure we get all this out.
The way you guys talk about other people on your podcast is hilarious. I'm in the car with Chris yesterday, and Greg calls me and goes, "Dude, what the fuck?" He goes, "You said I was a hack on the podcast," and he's like, "When?" Like 3 months ago. He's like, "You think that's a good thing to hear at 3 a.m.?" What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you guys saying about these people?
Greg should not.
You guys just need to not talk about anyone you know.
No, we gotta start
Every
talking
time I hear someone here getting talked about on this podcast that is like doesn't have just like an iron heart from having like terrible brothers that are in jail.
Oh, it's so
you know
funny.
what I mean? Like if you don't have just like the worst people that were around you, you hear the stuff you guys say.
We have a
like,
strict
whoa.
rule here at the Happy Podcast.
Just shit on everybody we know.
You were on the podcast. We're not taking the videos down.
Yeah, we're not
Eat
taking
ass.
the Yeah, exactly.
That's a new strict policy.
Yeah.
That has to be enforced.
And if you don't like
Or what's
what
the
we're
point
saying,
of having
dude,
the
I'm-
rule?
Dude, I'm here for it.
No, I love Greg. Greg,
me too.
Greg
I love
kills.
Greg. It
Me
was fun.
too.
Greg
Dude, the
is a
whole
killer.
time.
That's
The
why,
whole
like,
time.
every couple weeks, Greg will just be convinced that I hate him, and he'll call me up and be like, "What the fuck, man?"
It is
He was like,
random.
I think you just don't like me.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
random. Where like,
Sorry, I shouldn't be
right
talking
when
to
he
you.
must have
You guys-
watched
now,
it.
Now I'm doing it. Now I'm in the
I
Happy
can't get
Podcast tornado.
Well, I told him the truth, and I was like, "Do I seem like the kind of person where if I didn't like you, I would tell you that I liked you?" Like, I'll openly just be like, "Greg, I wouldn't."
Wow.
You know what I mean? Who do I not do that? Do you want me to go through?
No, don't
I'll
list. We
put
don't
them
need
out.
any
I'll
list.
put them out.
I do a lot of like, you're the man.
If you're not throwing out a couple,
It is funny how Greg.
There's
We're probably
definitely-
gonna edit
yeah.
this out, but
Yeah.
it's
Let's
funny.
definitely
It's
edit
funny
this part
that
out.
you'll like.
Well, he doesn't
You'll be in
understand that.
such
Like
good terms
now
with
we're
Greg,
talking
and then he
about him
must-
again because he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he must just watch the pod and he sees us. He's like, "You motherfucker!"
I know.
You guys were just making a joke about soap, and he's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're talking about microwaves because of me.
Edit that out. Yeah.
Maybe we'll start over.
Episode 56, the Happy Podcast. We're here with Left Hand Free, Alt J. himself.
Woo! What's up, guys? How we
He's,
take it
doing?
from
he's
the top.
streaming COD right now. He has a golden
It
sniper.
is really distracting watching him fucking.
I can't look at
quickscope
anything
people.
else.
And I've never interrupted anyone.
I never.
Yeah, and he doesn't interrupt. And when he fell on the
14
scooter, it was
in.
very serious and not funny at all.
Yeah.
It was extremely.
It wasn't-
I fell for my country.
It's not Chris's newest bit at all. It's definitely not. I'm joking. It's not.
Well, I mean, if you're doing that, if
He's
you're
joking. I don't have any new bits.
Dude, getting laughs about me at an open mic isn't a new bit. If that's how you're getting your laughs, go for it, buddy. Take it to a show.
Well, have you seen my Greg?
Welcome
dude,
back to the Happy Podcast.
Yeah,
Crocodilo Bombardino.
Chris, you give it a start.
Yeah, well, all right.
All right.
One more. Wait.
Whoa, I bought that table from a dyke.
do you
Why?
think
Welcome back.
the
I'm
micro-
fucking pissed.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome back to the Happy Podcast, everybody. Welcome back to the Breaking Matt's Table podcast.
Don't do it! No, my table. I bought that off a nice lesbian.
All right.
You know how long it took to get that from the neighborhood to here?
I had to drive all the way from Hamden.
Where's the neighborhood?
Hamden?
Is the neighborhood a meme?
Yeah.
Why do you keep
Neighborhood
bringing
is
that up?
actually a neighborhood in Philly.
Really?
No, it's Hamden, Baltimore.
Yeah,
That is
well, that's what people call Hamden, but it is
Yeah.
actually, if you look at the map of Philly,
I was-
neighborhood is on Google Maps.
I was in the neighborhood on Saturday, and me and my lady got bagels, and we went to this like gay coffee shop, and there was I don't know.
I don't know why I
shop
said,
number
ooh,
6.
let's restart.
And then we go to order the food, and there's this nice young lesbian with a butch haircut.
Yeah.
And she has a spiked necklace, like there's like spikes on the front of tractor trailer tires.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
going all around her neck. She had this coming out of her ears and her nose.
Yeah.
And we walk up, she's like, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Good. I'd like a sesame bagel, please." You're not intimidating at all.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's always how it goes with like.
It's like,
people
how are
that.
you mid transition?
Well, like,
How's it going?
well, that's the same.
You seem to be taking it well.
Yeah, it's like, where are you?
Well, that's the same if you like see a guy wearing like a black leather like trench coat and like a sick hat and like all
And then
jewelry.
he's
It's
like-
like, oh, this is the biggest pussy. This guy's the least
And then
scary
he walks
guy.
up and he's like, "Hey, I was watching Naruto last night." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah,
It's
if
a
you're
classic-
dressing as scary as possible, you're the least scary guy.
And then a guy
Yeah.
wearing just a shirt that has like a smiley face on it is fucking the
Yeah.
dude from No Country for Old Men. He's Javier Bardem from No Country for Old Men. It's like, that's the biggest psycho out there.
It's classic big trucks, little dicks.
I was with this guy at Claude's. I just like met this guy because he was just there. He was this bald dude, and he like kept
So
trying to
funny,
start
dude.
fights with people. And I was sitting next to him. He had a tattoo on his forearm. It said, "Drink, fight, fuck." It was like, this guy is a psycho.
I'm getting-
And then he proceeded to like try to fight like 3 people, and it was like he
lives
this
by
guy
it.
is bout
He
it.
doesn't fuck around.
He's literally just like taking a shot. He's just walking up to a lady. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" She says no, and then he's like, "Hey, who the fuck are you?"
That was literally what he was doing. like you just imagine
Rinse,
going into a
repeat.
tattoo shop and they're like, what do you want? And he's like, I don't know. They're like, well, what do you like? Well, what do you like doing?
What are your hobbies?
Planning on doing tonight? Drinking, fucking, and fighting. Well, there's your tattoo, sir.
Exactly.
It's so funny to think of the tattoo shop as like a boring white accountant type too. Like, oh, hello. Well, you're here to get a tattoo. All right. Well, we'll get that for you in a jiffy.
It's like, well, what do you like doing?
That is funny.
Yeah.
It's like a custom license plate. You're like, "Oh, your top 3. What could you have?"
That guy was the man. And classic, I was with Fatty. And of course, Fatty, this is like Fatty's best friend immediately. You know what I mean? Like, they're like boys. And then
He said, "I got tattoos in prison too."
Yeah, I also got prison tattoos. That he'll get mad at us for if he finds out that that's going on. He's going.
Wait, you were there?
It's all good. we met a guy with a neck tattoo the other week. he was spitting out one-liners. He had like 10 one-liners about coke. That was the funniest man I've ever seen. He's like, "Stand in line. I'd rather do the line." he had like 40 of these ready to go.
Yeah.
And I was just speechless.
I bet if you hang out with that guy for more than an hour, that's like the only thing.
I got
So-
about
That's all-
15
he's
minutes
got-
in, and I
Yeah.
was pretty
I
good.
was sick of it. Yeah. As
You were
soon
like,
as you stop like
holy
laughing,
shit.
it's like, all right, this guy's.
I feel like when
insane.
people walk away from him, he like looks at his set list. He's like, "Oh, we got 30% the way there."
crushed it. Yeah.
Just Googling Coke one-liners on Reddit all day.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, it was insane.
Getting ready to do tequila shots with hungover guys.
Right,
Yeah.
cocaine one-liner.
God, that was a fun day. I forgot how fun that was. Remember,
I can't remember what else we did.
we went to Pickles. After that, that was when we took
yeah.
that picture with
The tits.
yeah, with what's her name?
I got told a couple
With
times
what's her
that
tits?
wasn't
Yeah.
that funny.
Who told you that?
A couple people.
Who?
Women.
Yeah, obviously.
Women in your life or women in
Yes.
comedy?
Women that sleep in
That's
my bed.
what, like, yeah. Well,
So your cousin?
yeah.
you know,
No.
the podcast is for boys. This is like what I'm saying. Is,
Taking pictures, grabbing
Stop.
nips is for boys.
yeah, just
Playing GTA
just
5 in
stop.
the background.
How did
Yeah.
How'd you load this
yeah.
game so
what,
fast?
what in the world?
You immediately
I feel
just
like,
started playing
what is happening?
GTA.
It's like a fake gaming compilation. He's
What is
pretending to
going
game in front of us. He's not even really gaming. This is just a YouTube video. They're like,
That would be really funny.
yeah,
I
it would be.
can't use my right hand.
That'd be really funny.
sorry.
You just put
Sorry.
up the
Hey.
sickest compilation of
I
headshots.
break down crying. I'm like, I actually can't game anymore. My shoulder's been broken. Nothing works.
Our producer keeps calling us, and it's probably fucking up the recording. So I'm gonna call him back real quick.
All right.
Here, should I?
Oh, should I check it?
Yeah.
Here,
He wants to send something.
I'll put him on the phone. Yeah. I think I know what it is.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Brandon.
The arm makes me weird.
What's up? We're on the air. Say hello.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Oh, this is the perfect timing.
Yes, this is perfect timing.
I am
No, you're
going
good.
to send an email,
Okay.
and then you guys are I've been waiting all day to do this.
What, collect rent?
Yeah, where are you sending this email?
How's the Drunk and Stone Comedy Festival?
Yeah, how's that?
As a sober Jewish gentleman.
Yeah. What are the qualifications for that? Because I would have thought for sure that you had to be drunk or stoned. Either or.
Or have either of you guys doing it?
No, he's there right now.
That's
why he's not here.
Yeah.
Brandon got on and you.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he does a show every Tuesday.
Wait, it's a show every Tuesday.
Ow, I thought it was a
festival.
festival.
And you have to
It's
go
not
down
actually
to
a
Ocean
festival.
City?
It's just a show,
Yes.
yeah.
I have to go down to Ocean City.
Ow.
Well, let us know how it is, because I imagine.
If it's fun, you still
why
hang
wouldn't-
out on the beach all day.
Why
True,
wouldn't you
that
just
is
go to
true.
Wits
That's my
instead?
plan.
Yeah, why don't you just go to Wits End?
Yo, Brandon, tell him I'll be there. I'm doing your spot.
Yeah, but Matt's getting in the car right now, and he's bumping you.
Who'd you drive down there
I
with,
just got
Brandon?
in my Dinka Jester. Don't worry, I'm whipping through the studio. Oh God, I'm gonna crash.
For the listeners,
Brandon called.
all right, don't yell about
We don't
crashing in
need
the video
yelling.
game. Nobody can see that you crashed in the video game.
I know, but Brandon can't, and that's even funnier.
All right, Brad. Whoa, what email are you sending? Are you sending this to my email or Luke's?
Yeah, I'm sending it to the one that Luke sent.
Okay.
I sent him your email. Me and Brandon have been planning this.
Wait, you're sending it to my email?
Yes, he's sending it to your email.
Getting Chris.
What is
Okay,
he sending?
all right, good.
Child porn.
All right. Well, let's
Classic prank.
oldest trick in the book.
Congratulations, you have to talk to the police tonight.
All right. Well, Brandon, we're gonna get back to podcasting, but we'll be.
No.
It's just a picture. Here's your new room.
Yeah.
It's a federal prison.
You know what? I'm gonna send it. You guys watch it, and I'll see your reaction on the pod.
True.
Very good.
Okay. Perfect. That's good broadcasting. Well done, Brandon.
But yeah.
We're like Howard Stern.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
This is basically a girl riding a
All right, bye-bye.
Sibian in front of us.
I was about to say we're so close to tits
My
being
friend
pulled out.
My friend Teddy just asked me, saying he invited me to drink beers with him, and he said, "What? What are you allergic to beers?" Because I didn't respond. Yo, what up?
What up?
How are you doing? You're on the air, by the way, so don't say anything crazy.
What do you mean, your podcast?
Yeah, you're on the podcast.
What's your big prediction for the UFC this weekend, Teddy?
Sure, what the hell was that? UFC? What?
Yeah,
Well,
what's
wait-
your big prediction? What do you got?
Was that like a YouTube video, or is that actually something?
That's Matt Pennington. That's my roommate, Matt Pennington.
That's your local radio.
Yeah, he's across the room. All right. Well, let's cut to the chase. What's going on here?
No, I was just asking if you wanted to get some beers and tacos.
Whoa. Where at?
Poppy's Tacos, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Poppy's.
Poppy.
Where's that?
Beers, buy one, get one tacos.
All right. Well, shout. I
is
can't. but-
Riveting podcast.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. But
we'll get back to you.
Teddy, give us a one-liner.
yeah, tell us a good joke.
I can't. I just woke up from a nap because the fire alarm was going off. So I don't really
And
have
you're
a joke.
already drinking at tacos?
Yeah.
That's lit.
That's the attempt.
I love
All right.
it.
Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. I'll call you after the podcast because this has been weird. Just a guy that clearly didn't want to be on the podcast.
That guy got jumped for trying to hug a guy.
Yeah.
Good.
That's pretty funny.
Good. What a homo.
He got jumped.
what
What was
the
it?
fuck
He ran
Well,
up
that's
behind,
what they were saying.
He ran up
Yeah.
behind a guy who thought he knew. He put his arm around
He was
him.
like, "Yo,
and then these
Richard."
guys just kicked the shit out of him.
Like 5 days. He woke up on the ground like a half an hour later and was like, "Oh fuck!"
All he wanted was a taco.
Another thing that happened that night, also, so there's like this lady who was hanging out who had a boyfriend, and apparently she tried to grab Teddy's penis.
Oh yeah.
And
can
so
say
he
cock.
so he got the shit beat out of him, and then he went back and he goes up to this girl's boyfriend and was like, "Yo, by the way, she tried to grab my penis," and then they tried to beat him up again.
His friends tried to beat him up.
No, these weren't our friends.
He's
These
just
were
having a
not our
bad day.
friends. Yeah.
That is a bad day.
Yeah.
When the one guy.
Yeah, like imagine. So his face is like bleeding and swollen, and he comes back and he's like trying to be a good guy, and he's like, "Yeah, by the way, dude, your like girlfriend tried to grab my."
She's crazy.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh really? Really? You sure you didn't grab her hand and put it on you, Dick?
He's been unconscious for the last half an hour, and they're like, "We're gonna kick this kid's ass again." It's so funny.
The nerve of you to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
3 losses in a day is gonna kill that guy one time.
Yeah.
Just getting into 3 bad situations.
He sounded like he was already down one, waking up.
Nah, it'll be good.
He sounded
He's
like
excited for tacos. He's probably bummed that I'm not getting fucking tacos.
I'm kind of down for tacos.
Yeah, but that's actually not a bad
We're doing
idea.
this pretty
It's
early.
all the way in Towson, though.
That's right next to Timonium.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Oh,
beers
fuck.
and tacos.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh,
You know
fuck.
where we gotta
Oh, God.
go to Yard House,
Yeah.
where I
I have to, like, cut half of my friends off because nobody ever wants to hang out with me until they're, like, drinking heavily, and then they'll call me and be like, Chris, so my entire weekend is just people calling me and being like, let's get hammered. Like, I'll wake up at, like, 3 p.m. because I was hammered the night before, and then somebody will call me and be like, I know you're drinking. It's like, fuck, man. And nobody wants to hang out with me other than that.
this is
Fucked
bad.
up.
Yeah,
I wanna
that's how
watch-
you end up
hey,
like
dude.
Steve-O.
Hey, dude, I'm right upstairs. I
True.
wanna
That
watch
is
TV.
true. I guess I also am
Chris,
kind of
Chris,
seeing it.
Chris gets up there like we're not drinking.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's the paradox.
What the
Because I'm
hell?
like, you just want to
kinda
smoke
true.
pot and watch me play Xbox? He's like, no, this is the most boring gay shit I've ever seen in my life. And I can't fucking tell him he's wrong.
You,
Well,
I'm barely
this is
looking.
a
I
boring
can't.
guy.
Can I drive?
Sure.
All right, let's not make this the GTA podcast.
You gotta prop your mic in a way that it's up.
I haven't broken my arm. I don't.
Yeah, dude,
I don't have that ability.
Yeah. That's actually
Wait, here.
That's actually the reason I'm the only one allowed to play.
No.
It's broken. It's broken arms, right?
Pennington starts being like, well, actually, give it back. Let me get that.
See, no, you're
Oh,
not
Actually,
doing
wait, no,
shit.
you're not doing it right.
Yeah, you're not doing it right. Oh my god, fuck!
Stop.
You are bad. You just got hit by a car.
Shut up, dude.
The second he grabbed the
Yeah.
controller, he got hit by a car. What
I'm
a
fucking-
dumbass!
Hit by a car. Pick the worst car to drive.
My,
Yeah. What are you in the '70s selling
Yeah.
heroin?
Yeah, let's just
For everyone watching, he just picked the
this
most
is like playing with
Lincoln-
the. This is like
Yeah.
playing with a broken arm.
Oh. Let's show.
Why
You're
do you
so
go out?
bad,
There's
dude.
buttons
You're
on the back.
so bad at games.
can't
Ah,
press the
you have a
buttons on the
fucking
back.
crack controller.
I'm trying to
Crack
bait Luke
controller?
into a gamer rage moment.
It's actually,
You're so bad
I
at
just
this.
throw the microphone through the fucking.
What the fuck?
If you touch the
he takes
back
the
of
cover
the
off
mic,
his mic and suffocates you with it.
all right, you gotta go full speed.
I have my broken collarbone. I'm like,
Yeah.
stop! Don't do it! Jeez, no!
Those were the best. Those are my favorite videos. Is gamer rage. You guys ever get
My
into gamer
favorite were
rage?
when the guys
Yeah.
would troll the kids so hard
Yes.
that the parents would get on the microphone.
Yeah, they
It's
would
like,
be
your
like,
husband's cheating on you. I know you. Who is this?
well, the classic was like, yeah, I actually work at Microsoft and your account's getting banned. And they'd be like, no, don't do it, please.
Your son wouldn't let me get 200 headshots on him in a row.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I'm sending the FBI to your
Yeah,
house.
now we're banning your
Burns.
account.
Did you guys ever watch it? Minnesota Burns.
Oh,
I
yes.
remember
He was
that.
funny.
Holy
as
shit, I forgot about that guy.
That guy was
Yeah.
hilarious. Dude, my
Yeah, do you guys
Damn.
remember Fuck You,
I'm
Gumby?
gonna watch that tonight.
No.
Yeah,
You don't
what's
remember
that?
Fuck You, Gumby?
Nah.
Oh, dude,
I feel
that
like
was
I've
a
heard of
classic.
it.
I
Why
can't
is
quote
this-
a
this
single word of
controller
it because
sucks.
literally
Oh, okay.
every other word is the N word.
Yeah. Okay.
You see me hit that guy?
Yeah.
The one time this guy was talking, my neighbor was talking shit to this guy online, and he was like, I work for Microsoft, like I'll fucking ban you, I'll turn off your Wi-Fi, dude. And he's like, yeah, whatever, pussy. And then his Wi-Fi just shut off.
Oh my god, he actually DDoSed him.
He actually did it.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like,
really
ooh.
funny.
Well, you can do that.
My bad, man.
Ooh.
It was in the early days of Twitch
You get like
streaming.
an IP address or something.
Yeah, you get their IP, and it's not hard to get their IP address when you're playing with them. There's this guy, White Boy 7th Street.
Yeah, I remember that
Sounds like
guy.
the man.
And
I watched him. He was great.
yeah, and he
That should be your stage
really
name.
It really freaks me out when I can feel my collarbone move, and it's like,
yeah, that's not good for healing. That's not good for the healing process.
It's just not good for the brain.
Yeah.
Remember my hip was like.
I might be. Should I be White Boy Eastern Ave?
Yeah.
I don't actually live.
White
Because
boy
that's just a
bossed
random
up.
street in Baltimore. I don't live there.
Well, it's a very long street. We're good.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We did a podcast from your rooftop. Clearly,
Yeah,
clearly.
If people want to find out
No,
where I live, if people want to know,
just actual small housekeeping. When you guys do that, don't have like the street in view.
why not?
And like
Settle down.
40
Yeah,
episodes
easy
from
there.
now, just delete those.
They don't know who.
Easy
you live
there.
here.
Yeah.
It's Chris. They'll
That's-
only come and kill
Yeah,
Chris.
they're good.
And then they'll get Jake by his.
I'm hoping by the time my whole theory is by the time this blows up, I'm hoping that I don't live here anymore.
That too.
You know what I mean? Like a couple years, if it ever happens, it's not happening anytime soon.
It's already happened, brother.
It is already
No,
happening.
that's
400
no.
watch
The last thing I said was like in 40 episodes when shit's going really good, delete those.
When shit's definitely going to be going really good.
Delete the Ghost of the Goon episode.
We're not deleting the Ghost of the Goon. That's an absolute classic.
That is an absolute legend of a classic.
That's going to the Smith.
48 minutes watch time average.
That's going to be
355 views.
That's going to be in the
in 2
Smithsonian.
weeks.
Yeah.
We did it.
That
That's
is an
when I was
absolute
really-
classic.
Mama, I made it.
I had two things in my hand.
Needed a moment of silence. Mama, we made it.
I forgot which one was the microphone.
I got 400 hours watch time and mentioned
Please
on
don't
a radio
smoke.
show.
Stop smoking the ball on
It's
the
not
podcast.
family friendly.
What do you mean, family friendly? You guys call
This is a
things
family
gay.
friendly.
Yeah, this is a family
How
friendly
am I supposed to
podcast.
kill
is
yourself?
No smoking the bong on the
How is
podcast.
smoking the bong? You guys.
Well, smoking the bong is gayer than AIDS, but
And we've never told anybody to kill themselves.
not once.
We've just suggested.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
suggested.
I used to smoke the bong on the pod all the time.
Which pod?
This pod.
that
No,
was
you
the
didn't.
Happy Pride podcast. You're thinking of the.
All right, here we go.
Sorry. This isn't what it used to be then.
Who's
not.
Courtney Cummings? Why did he
Fine.
do this?
Boy, I wish I knew. I know.
Why did?
Congratulations, Luke and Chris,
Is this a
on
porn
having
star?
295 subscribers. That's 3 whole more subscribers than last week on YouTube.
So,
You're so lucky to have that Jewish producer. I always love having lots of fun on
Brandon.
Shabbat with him. I mean, really. Like,
Why would he do
to go watch the Happy Podcast.
I just want to know the cameo he got for himself after this.
Yes, over and over, yes. Again, come on, Chris. There's no crayons in my backpack. Yes, again. Over and over. Oh, shit.
Is she saying
Nice.
That's fucking
Okay.
sick. All right, Brandon. That's time. Thank you.
Oh fuck.
Brandon's at the Drunken Stone Festival and paid a porn star to
Yeah, that's
moan,
crazy.
I guess.
Yeah, she was like, "Come on."
What did you say?
Was she telling you to podcast again?
Yeah, she was saying.
You know what's
that's
sad?
right, because I like didn't hear the lead up of the dirty talk.
Yeah, wait,
and I
what
just
did
heard
she say?
I just heard her keep going. Come on, Chris. So I thought she told you to podcast,
Yeah,
and I thought you just
That's
kept
what she
going.
was saying.
Do you want to
She
know
wanted,
something?
she wants you to
Oh.
podcast more.
Why
Do
did
you
we
wanna-
get the only person on Cameo that we can't post on our Instagram?
We're posting that. That's gold.
Oh, you guys
that
are
is gold.
posting that, but I
Oh,
can't smoke
jeez.
the bong.
That's she's covered.
You guys are nuts.
You know what's hilarious is that he probably
I remember when this
nah,
was a
nothing,
Republican
probably. It's
podcast.
probably nothing, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever he was
What
going to
was
say.
hilarious? What was
Yeah,
hilarious?
well, I would have said it.
Wait, Matt, what were you saying? Yeah. All right, fine. Go for it. Hey, I'm listening.
What has this been in more of, bongs or screws?
Screwed. Never
No
been
way.
in a bong. I would never put that in a bong. Ew.
Wrong.
I've never put that in a bong.
You know what's funny? She said 290. Congratulations on 295 followers. Brandon definitely bought that last week, and guess what? We're still at
295.
295.
What, dude? I'm about to unsubscribe.
Settle
I'm about to
down.
drop you guys down to 294.
I don't know how I
Let
feel
me
about
smoke the
this.
bong
Only a
or I
quick-
unsubscribe. No.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Here we go.
That's worth it for
Did
the
he get
algorithm.
another one?
What? No, that's the one. I just am what's it called?
It's crazy. I
I want to
she
send
loves
this
me.
to my friends.
I
Yeah.
think she loved me. I think she loved me.
Why did he get that one?
Because it was probably $5.
Yeah, it probably was the cheapest one on there.
Yeah, she looked
That
like she'd
is
been
true.
around the block.
Well, I wanted
he typed in 5 big tits $5.
I wanted like the African. You know what I wanted? Like,
The
have you
village?
seen the African guys
Yeah.
dancing? I wanted that, where they're like,
Congratulations,
"The Happy
Luke."
Podcast, 295, 295 big bananas."
He should have got her to say "Ghost of the Goon." That would have been perfect. That would have been. That would've
Are you the
cemented.
ghost of the goon?
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a ghost of the goon.
Get her to say, get her to be like a crocodilo, bombardino.
God, imagine being that lady.
Yeah, yikes.
What is- what
yeah,
is-
doing.
That's
Congratulations
That
on
is
295 subscribers. What do you think? What do you think she's thinking while she's doing that? She's like, I love doing.
She's thinking, "Wow, I've had so much Xanax today.
Yeah, she's like,
Wow, I'm really high."
that need a piece of
A
ass.
couple boys. Oh my god.
God, that's like that was pretty like upsetting, borderline.
That
was like kind
I
of
did not want
Is
that
that
hell-
not like an upsetting video?
I did not want that hellscape of existence in
That
my
is-
mind.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind it.
Ah, jeez, man.
I'm falling towards the bottom.
jeez.
Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez, Luke.
Well, I guess
Dude,
my
man,
family's getting
Luke
blocked
is-
from my story. Guess it's time to block mom and dad.
Dude, it's fucking.
Whitney, what was her
You
name?
guys are Luke. You guys are Rick and Morty.
What is
Chris is Morty. You're Rick.
Are we Rick and Morty? Don't you ever say we're Rick and Morty. Don't put us on some stoner shit.
You guys are Rick and Morty.
Don't bring us into your world of stoner bullshit. We're not Rick and Morty.
alcoholics.
You are, dude. Ah, jeez, man. Ah, jeez.
We're Ricky and Julie.
Ah, jeez.
We are, yeah, we're
Dude,
Ricky
you're
and
totally
Julie.
Morty, Chris. You keep
Ricky
going,
and
ah,
Julie.
jeez. You're
not
Morty all
Morty.
grown up, dude.
No, that's like that's probably the gayer one too. You're calling me Morty. Have you seen that meme?
He looked at nothing.
Do you know like Rick Owens, the like fancy shoes?
Yeah.
No.
My favorite meme ever, one of them is like N-words get one pair of Ricks and wear them till they Morty. It's so funny.
That's great.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
What was that girl's name? Whitney Cummings.
No, it wasn't Whitney Cummings. It was Courtney Cummings.
Ah,
Whitney Cummings is a
Yeah,
comedian. Yes, yeah. It's
I thought that's
respectable.
what she was going. I don't know. She should name herself Whitney Cummings.
Yes,
Or is Whitney Cummings
yeah.
already spelled like that?
It already is.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's like a common.
Whitney
I
Cummings should
knew a
become a
girl
porn star.
with the last name that.
Look at this guy. Addicted. Can't stop it.
Ah, jeez.
It's medicinal.
It is now. Yeah.
Can't help
Left
himself.
hand free.
You gotta cut it out with the fucking. Should I continue with Facebook? That's probably a good idea.
Yes, game on. I wish I had my phone to look at there.
Yeah.
Should I have Facebook?
Facebook.
I need to get a second phone. That way I can look at my phone during the
A
podcast.
laptop is the move that I started doing.
Yeah, we have Brandon do that.
'Cause
He,
then-
he looks up Kanye tweets during our.
Yeah,
tweet
We
sent.
have an update.
Beast.
Update us on all the Kanye stuff going
Yes.
on.
What's the most
It's,
recent? No, I'm kidding. We don't have to.
I don't know.
What do you guys? What are your topics? What do you guys got cooking up this week?
I got nothing. We got Metro 98 Rock. We got Ghost of the Goon. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
How about
really
you?
have much.
You guys think AOC has a shot as president?
Is she
Yeah, we
running?
don't do stuff
She's
like
got
that here. Yeah, we don't talk about stuff like that.
We're more of natural lights.
Chris's face just broke. No.
We
Yeah,
don't,
we're
we don't
not
do
doing that
weed
here.
in politics
Yeah.
or women.
Yeah, dude.
Unless they're Courtney Cummings.
Yeah, to me and Luke, girl talk.
The only girl talk can be cameos from porn stars.
You guys don't want to support the socialist uprising?
No.
For an extra $5, we probably could have had that woman on the podcast. we probably could have had that woman here, and not to disparage the respectable Courtney
Sex
Cummings, but jeez,
I hope she fucking takes
How did
Ambien and
how
doesn't
did
watch
he find
these.
that?
Cameo's a deep, deep hole.
Yeah, that's got to be fucking. That's crazy that he found that one.
All I know of Cameo is Sam Hyde getting Floyd Mayweather to call out Joe Rogan, which is hilarious.
I recently,
Come on, Joe.
I didn't
Have
know
Sam on your podcast.
I didn't know about the Sam Hyde Hassan Piker beef.
Oh, that's
So
hilarious.
funny.
That's a great rabbit
And
hole.
now it fucking. I was listening. Did you listen to Hassan Piker on Adam Friedland?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Adam Friedland. And then Hassan hit him with his version of that question, and Adam just ended the show, which was funny.
Yeah.
Adam goes, "What do you think about the Sam Hyde shit?" He makes Hassan talk about
Yeah.
it, and then Hassan goes, "So what about the Red Scare girls?" He goes, "That's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I won't be talking about her."
Very funny.
I don't know the
didn't
second
know,
thing.
and then I looked into like.
Wait,
all
what is the Red Scare thing?
I don't know what that is.
Dasha is
Oh, I see.
Adam's ex.
Yeah, I
so
remember
he's
that.
like,
Yeah.
he's like asking about his ex, and he's like,
Yeah,
"I'm
I
not gonna talk
see
about
what
my
you're saying.
fucking ex."
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You never saw Sam Hyde do his boxing event?
No.
He actually fought in a boxing event. He fought like another influencer. He won, but he had a character as what he called the Candy Man. He was like an Irish guy who would just scream about candy. And he beat this guy up. And at the end of the fight, they're like, "Is there anybody you want to call out?" And he's still in the Irish accent. "Hassan Piker, I'm coming to kill you."
He's like, in real life.
Yeah, I'm coming to your house. And the Joe Rogan type guy is like, "You don't mean that." He's like, "No, I really do. I'm going to kill you."
That's the best part too. Is like doing it for the bit, and people are like, "You don't want this on wax," and you're like, "I do." Put it out.
Play it.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Press play. Press play.
Let's just go.
It's
It's
playing.
going.
All right, welcome back to the Happy Podcast.
Really?
Episode 46.
That's it.
That's it. 56.
Feels like 57.
We've been trying to do this podcast.
58.
Been trying to do episode 57. It's 56.
It's 56.
We've been trying to do episode 56 for probably for probably 2 hours now. We've been trying to do this, and the entire time, our guest Matt Pennington has just been smoking weed,
smoking marijuana
And
in the basement that we're in.
Me and Luke don't do that, so we're just high now.
Yeah.
So welcome back. This is the high episode of the Happy Podcast.
And
We'll
I
see,
think it's gonna go really well.
I hope so. I just feel like I have to shit
I
myself.
fucking
really.
hate
I
it.
Yeah.
knew
Yeah.
Chris didn't think he was high, and then Luke goes, "Are you high?" And I knew Chris was, because the second it hit him, he just ripped his hat off and stared at the table like.
Yeah, because
Chris walked through the valley of death.
yeah, I
of
did. I
fucking-
went through the fucking belly of the beast over
It's
there.
so
That's
funny
crazy.
how sensitive you guys are.
Yeah, dude. If somebody if somebody
It-
smokes weed near me, it
I
like
get
fucks me
high.
up. Yeah.
It's like I'm the same with fucking
But
poison
this
ivy.
but
Yeah.
you did have like your best set ever accidentally stoned.
That wasn't like a good set. That
It
was just
was,
funny
though,
because
dude.
I
You
was way
crushed.
too high. Yeah, they thought it was because I was scared.
Like you murdered.
Because I was scared of
you
everybody.
murdered.
Yeah, it
you
was
gotta
very
understand. You Joe Rogan.
It was.
murdered.
It was very funny.
I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about Palestine.
He said that.
I
He
realized
said
like
that when you were
mid
really
set,
high.
yeah, I like mid set. I was like, I don't want to talk about all this dirty stuff anymore. I like was turned around facing the wall where I was like, I can't even look at you guys. I
That
can't
is the funniest thing to say when you're high on stage. I don't want to talk about Palestine.
Yeah.
I'm laughing so
Well,
hard.
I
it's
told
hurting
him
my
I was like, I haven't smoked weed in 2 years, and now I'm really high, and I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore.
I don't want to be up there.
I hope everyone in Ukraine is okay.
It was
Oh my
funny.
God.
It's chaos.
Yeah, that was a very chaotic. It was fun though.
But it was
Well,
so
I remember
funny.
at one point I like was facing the wall, and then like somebody, I was like, so I'm from Baltimore. And then like I heard somebody behind me go like, "Woo, Baltimore!" And then I
Yeah.
turned around and stared at like the only 3 black guys in the crowd, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I looked at you guys, because there was like a white guy in the corner like waving his hand." I was like, just stared at that. I was like, "Oh, I don't know why I looked at you guys."
That is fun.
Yeah, that was a very funny.
And the black guys were, as an observer, the black guys were dying laughing. They were like, they were like, "Oh God, he's so scared."
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Couple of DC residents.
Albert Baldwin.
Just some white guy be like, "Oh, me too." I'm like, "Oh, you three."
You guys are probably the ones.
Yeah, weed's pretty fun.
So fun.
I
Yeah.
actually getting this amount of high has been kind of fun. It's been happening. Like it happens every once in a while. Somebody will just blow weed at me, and then I'll just like.
So every once in a while, you come down to the basement.
Yeah, every once in a while, I'll like walk through the house and just be like, "Oh fuck."
That's why he doesn't sit in my room with me to play video games.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get high. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like
Even if I open the window, it's still like you walk in and you just hit me.
I walked upstairs and I opened the door and I just see Jake like smoking the bong. I'm like, fuck. I went to go let the weed smoke out.
And then you're just like, it's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
You're like fucking what's his name that started Apocalypse Now?
Yeah, exactly.
I know you were watching it. What's his name?
Fuck, I don't remember his name, but that scene,
Martin
I feel
Sheen.
that.
Martin Sheen.
Yes.
Martin
yeah,
Sheen.
yeah.
Charlie was everywhere. You're fucking walking through the house like the smoke was everywhere.
Yeah. I was sending that video to a bunch of people because like that. Remember what I was saying earlier? How like people just like hit me up to drink.
And then you're
I'll
just
be
sitting
like,
there like screaming.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
yeah.
"Oh fuck!"
I got a mission.
Yeah, I wanted a mission, and for my sins, they gave me one.
Vietnam is Jake and Hurley. Did you see the Jake reel today?
Yeah, dude, that was so funny.
Yeah, you got posted.
The bumblebees are flying needles. I reposted. I think I was the first guy to see that. I reposted it on my story, and the famous guy whose joke it was making fun of Jake, he hit me up like giving the prayer hands. I just wanted to message him back, be like, he did this joke for 5 years after this.
Still couldn't find a way.
It didn't work for him.
It was that one moment. Jeff Garland said it perfectly. He said, "Witness what just happened here." Because it's never. What he didn't say was, "It's never gonna work again."
That is true. Yeah, well.
Well, what are you gonna do?
That's true.
That's smoking, buddy.
That's smoking, buddy.
I'm so high. I'm fucking cooked, man.
High.
I don't even want to do stand up anymore. I'm fucked.
Yeah, I just want to go home now.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna eat the rest of my pizza
You guys
rolls.
want to eat ice cream and
You got
watch
pizza rolls?
Yeah. Yo, we'll have pizza rolls.
Yo, you
after
just
this.
fucking broke a stoned man's brain.
I know.
Huh?
Pizza
I
rolls?
fucking, what was it the other day? I didn't have anything to eat. I had to leave immediately. I put 2 pizza rolls of yours in a ripped up piece of bag. And then I realized I was walking down the road. I was like, this just looks like drugs.
Yeah. You put it in like a paper
It
bag.
would be so funny if a cop pulled me over and it's 2 fucking pizza rolls.
It's like, there's gotta be.
We're clearly drunk.
I didn't get to eat a single one of those pizza rolls.
That's all, man.
Between you and Fatty.
I had
you just
2.
having
I had
about,
2
Yeah,
of
you
them.
only had 2, but
I wanted 10.
I like went down to like change the song or something, and then by the time I looked up, they were just gone. And he
Matt.
was like, "What? What? I had
chugged
one."
them.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll get more blood.
The thing is, what
Hey,
you don't know is
Yeah.
that he chugged a bottle of ranch when he did it.
Yeah.
Look at your fridge. You probably, I've seen him hit bubbles in a ranch bottle.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
That's disgusting.
He's a legend.
The guy in this video game, his body looks like it's all backwards. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like he's got like a backwards fucking... Yeah. He's a back-chested man.
This game is like got
Can I play
20
this?
people on it.
Is this Fortnite? This is like very similar to Fortnite.
It's Splitgate.
Is it the same people as Fortnite?
No,
Really? Yes, it is.
it's not.
I bet it is.
It's not.
It looks. Somebody Google that and comment. Is this the same? Is this the same guys as Splitgate and Fortnite? Same thing. Same exact thing. I think. This is the worst podcast. This is why we can't get high. This is why we can't get high, dude.
It's such a reproach from your guys' normal podcast.
I know, it really
The
is.
listeners are gonna have
Watch,
a ball.
we're gonna get
the listeners are gonna. This is gonna be your most views.
This is very different. Yeah, this is a different vibe.
We get high. We're just like, man, Greg's the man.
Yeah, what if...
Man, I love Greg.
Yeah, that guy, right? He's so
Dude, he's so
Greg
original.
fucking kills, dude. Greg's funny, dude.
Hey, man. Greg, just so you know, that was Matt, not me.
Yeah, dude, and I'm fucking kidding. Dude, I'm a hack. If you don't think you're a hack, you're bad.
What? What?
Hey, I'm starting to, now that I'm high, I am starting to see it from Greg's angle. It's like the one podcast every week in your city. He's like, God, this guy is such a fucking loser. We love him, though.
I feel like a lot of the like younger comedians like listen to this. We're just like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yes.
Well.
Anybody that started after Greg is better than you.
Yeah.
Anybody listening?
Yeah.
Greg
Hunter is still tuning back in.
Who?
Hunter. Oh man, I forgot about Hunter.
I thought about him the other day, and I was like, holy shit, he existed.
Yeah. It's funny how people quit comedy. You don't notice.
Not at all. Thank God.
That guy got a fucking weight thrown through his windshield. He's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah,
All right, that's been my time.
I think a couple other things happened, and then other people were like, "You're out."
He only had so many windshields. Is that?
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I think women didn't like how he was approaching their windshields.
Yes, I think that. Yeah. Windshields.
Yeah. Windshields.
Yeah.
We'll put it very calmly like that.
Yeah. No, that guy's no good.
How old is this game?
This is brand.
Hey.
Brand new game.
His guy just died and did a split.
It's like 3 years old. 4 years old.
There's only 20 people that play?
There's a new one coming out.
There's only 20 people that play this game?
Kinda.
Really?
It's really good.
You're the first 20 guys. Really? You're the first 20 guys to play.
You know
this.
what? That's it.
Yeah. What's his name?
That is it. God, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is a turn for the worst.
All right, well, let's talk about something. Let's talk about like weed shit.
It's on healthcare.
Yeah. Did you guys ever consider that space? No matter how far you go, there's just fucking more space, man.
Really?
What?
Yeah. And
Really?
also, gorillas are strong as shit.
What do you guys think about that?
Dude, 100 me's could take on a gorilla.
What do you guys think about that besides everyone actually thinking about it as a fucking retard?
Yeah, somebody like said that in the green room.
I
and
could
was
100%, 100 me's could win.
You think so? I think so.
100
you could be right.
so
You
funny.
is fucking...
You could be right. That's like...
That's 30,000 pounds of meat versus a fucking, what, 700-pound gorilla? How much do gorillas weigh? 30,000 pounds.
I don't even think that.
I do think
much.
people aren't giving enough weight to the fact that
30,000, 400,000.
40 guys at once is just a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't
Just ask Greg.
but it's not like a cumulative thing because
Greg, you're not bad at comedy. You're gay. You're a fucking queer.
I love Greg. He wants to come back on.
We respect that here on the
We love
Happy
Greg.
and
we do want Greg
Hour.
on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greg, you're our ally.
Well, the thing about the gorilla thing is that people don't you can't all fight the gorilla at once.
Yeah, you can.
No, I know you can, but you can't all get there at once. There's inevitably going to be a large percentage of them that are just standing
Yeah,
around.
a lot of
would say
people's
that.
theories have been waves.
Imagine
People
this.
talk about
It's
that.
there's 100 men, and then behind the 100 men is all those 100 men's children. And if the gorilla gets through all the 100 men, they can get to the children. So the men would fight to the absolute brink of their ability to save their children.
Is this,
And
how,
so they would
is this how
honor-
people rationalize the Civil War from the Southern perspective? You gotta understand, there's 100 women and children and 200 slaves.
This is my boys.
That's most wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, people are just protecting women and children?
Disgusting.
Yeah, you should send them out there to die.
Yeah.
I want to hang back and fuck the boys.
Yeah.
Got quiet on that one.
No, it's crazy.
Man, I'm too hot for this shit.
Man, I remember when I was fucking 100 gorillas at once.
That was
They had me in the Bronx.
Me versus 100 gorillas. Who comes first?
well, that was the one I was doing. In the,
They had me in the Bronx Zoo just stroking gorillas.
when people were talking about that in the green room, I was saying what about 100?
Crackhead in Harlem.
What about 100 100 gay guys versus one straight man, and the gay guys have to make the straight guy come, and he just, you know what I mean? He's like fighting for his life, but they're like sucking him like, you know what I mean?
I've always thought it's
a weird thing to say.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like,
sucking it
I
so
used to-
good.
No, but you know what I mean?
Dude,
Like,
I used to, no, that's
100 gay guys versus one straight guy, and they're all trying to.
I used to have this thought about like.
Oh, I bet
why
you
would
did.
yeah, all
Really?
the time.
Really?
If only there was 100 gay guys in a room with me. No, no. I always would think like.
Have you ever been to the Port Comedy Club?
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah. You ever been to a show when you sell out?
No.
Oh yeah.
Not even close.
The weed honesty. No.
No.
You guys want me to hit the ball again and get a little more honest?
No, don't hit the ball. We're gonna be cooked.
No, I always thought
I'm at a precipice.
When I was a young man and I heard that people would rape men, I never understood why. Because I was like, why would he get hard? And then it like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It took me till I got older to be like, oh, they're fucking him in the ass.
Yeah, I see.
Like, oh, I thought that they were just like jerking a guy off, like you're gonna come.
I don't even know what I thought. I don't know if I thought about that.
But then I've thought about it. Once I realized that too, I laughed to myself so much about the thought of like trying to like that, like 100 gay guys trying to make a guy come. Like you're gonna fucking do it. You're gonna fucking come.
When I
And
learned
just
the word,
off, like no, I'm not. Like I feel threatened.
I was thinking like they'd like beat him up and tell me like, we'll stop hitting you if you let us make
if
you
let us
come.
suck- yeah. When I learned the word gay, I instinctually like it was the word gay was presented to me as like a very like oh it's just when a man loves a man, and I immediately started using it as an insult with that. I immediately like when my brother, I was like, yo, you're gay. like it was presented to me in like a super progressive
way.
yeah, and I immediately was like, yo, you're gay.
You're literally supposed to be like a Connecticut liberal fucking queer.
I instinctually was like, yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah. Well, it's
Wait,
good. You know
you're
what I
telling
mean?
me you suck on that guy's dick?
It was taught you completely the right way, and immediately like, this guy's
fucking gay.
this guy's kissing another guy.
It's like no one had even told you.
I just knew.
No one
Just
had
immediately stuffed that
no
one
one had
out.
even
I just
told
knew
you.
that was going to be the next 15 years of my life, was calling people gay.
No one even told you the F slur. You just shout it.
Thing I've ever heard.
I just figured out. Yeah, it was that was a
man.
funny day. And then my mom was like, no, you can't do that. You can't call people
You're like,
why
what?
not?
Chris, there's some guys like guys. You just point your brother, yeah, like him, wanna fuck you.
He does. I know he does.
Yeah, isn't that wrong to like guys? And then she goes, no.
Genetic. It's evolutionary.
Yeah, I'm genetically the worst guy. Yeah.
Oh my god. I gotta walk that. I gotta pee.
I gotta pee.
That might be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's literally the Patrice O'Neal Louis C.K.
Yeah, literally.
Scene one.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did the F thing. It was like, oh my
Wait,
god.
what is that?
Louis, we can't even quote it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and not get fucking canceled.
Say it in like a way, because like everybody knows this is not us talking. Say it in a
Louis
way
and
that-
Patrice were on there. They were talking. Patrice was explaining the origin of the word, the K word.
Oh,
for
yeah,
Jewish
yeah,
people.
yeah.
And he gives like this long, thoughtful, like good explanation for it. And then Louis goes, "You know how they came up with the N word?" And Patrice goes, "How?" He goes, "Somebody was just being a fucking."
That's really funny. Oh yeah, I have heard that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
so funny.
Yeah.
It's so good.
God, Louis is the man. He's
Yeah,
so
dude.
funny. I want to watch like
So cool that we got to see him the other day. He had such good jokes.
Yeah.
Like his
No, it
new
was-
stuff was still so like it made me like want to be better.
Yeah,
At comedy,
100%. Because like a lot of you like, I don't know. No offense to like anybody that rolls through the port, but like you see these people, and like a lot of the times you can like do the math on it, and you're like, okay, this is what they're doing. This kind of hack. This is like a, you know what I mean. This is a thing people are talking about.
The amount of hack is like crazy.
Yeah, it's actually
Because
shocking.
because it's hard to be good. And everybody goes through a small period when they're regarded as hack.
Yeah.
But they're good and they're early on. And everybody's like, they're kind of a hack. And it's like, no, they just get it.
Yeah.
Like, they just understand comedy a little too early. And some people stay a hack.
Yeah.
Most people that, do that stay a hack.
That's the thing
and
that
then
fucks
it's
me
really
up is
hard.
like seeing famous people that are doing like fully unoriginal shit. Like
Fully
like
unoriginal-
clips from like the Comedy Store or like shit like that. Like I'm not gonna obviously like I'm not.
And you're like, that's like a Ricky Gervais joke from 2008.
Yeah, or even just like this is a thing that everybody is saying about a topic that everybody's talking about.
How are you?
And it's
like,
just
acting...
like you just happen to get the clip of it at the store, so you're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you're just rolling off that.
Because if you're at like a big club like that and you have a decent following, you just have to be the first person to say the thing on Twitter, and then you're like, boom, got it. You know what I mean?
You're the man.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's why I like respect guys like Nick Mullen and stuff like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because like he really like you can tell that like something in that head, like in his head, keeps him from doing that.
Going hack.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Where like he
just doesn't like to do anything that's not him.
Yeah.
It's like past contrarian. It's individualistic.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I try to take from that too.
Yeah.
Like, not from Nick, obviously.
Yeah, but take from like just do what you think is
Like, no, what's like the viewpoint that no one is saying here?
Yeah.
Like,
I see what you're saying.
And that's what like, and then like Nick is the person in recent history who I think is the funniest at that.
Yeah.
Shane is like the more accessible version.
Yeah, Shane's good at that.
Shane's a better stand-up.
The problem with Shane is that, like, my problem with Shane Gillis right now is that it's become when he first came out, his initial YouTube special was
great.
great and it was completely new to everybody. Nobody had seen anybody saying those things, and now that it's been however many years, everybody's saying those things, and that's like the mainstream thing. So it kind of like his popularity kind of fucked him because now that's the like his takes are the hack takes.
Yeah.
At this point, you know what I mean?
And everybody does hit, but
Yeah.
he's so good that like people know that he like it's like when you watch Chappelle and then people are like a bunch of Chappelle hacks are like, I can't believe Chappelle stole this joke, and it's like, I can't believe you're just copying Dave Chappelle's perspective and cadence.
Yeah. No, I know. What
Shane Gillis did to white guys what Chappelle did to black guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke
Wait, I
white
gotta
guys.
pee.
White guys are gonna perform like Shane Gillis, and it's gonna be like white guys are gonna have to like try and not fucking do that. It's so funny.
Jake's
it's
up
so
there
funny.
listening to all this. By the
It's
way.
so funny.
I walked up.
It's so funny. I said not fucking do that as he did something I wanted him to not fucking do.
Drinking.
Step on the table.
Let's play a game. What do we play?
Yeah. No. Good. What do you wanna run?
I always play Call of Duty Black Ops. You got Battlefield 1 on this bad boy?
Yeah,
Are those lobbies still live?
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't think they're very seldom on Xbox One. What is it? This is the new one, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the Xbox Series XS. Whatever.
It just loads immediately.
Yeah, it's really
That's fucking
fast.
sick.
And I have that little that little storage thing over there off to the side. That's like 2 terabytes.
An SSD, solid
Yeah.
state drive.
That's 2 terabytes, so that helps like the
Nice.
runtime of the console.
Really?
So if I leave like some extra space on the console, then
You go in war mode on them. I'm going shamanics.
Solid state dick. It's just like having a boner. The SSD.
Solid
Hell
state.
yeah, dude.
Solid state. You know what I mean.
you guys, I think I'm about to get you guys high every week, and we're gonna do this
No.
as a podcast.
we can't.
Let's see how this goes.
Well, I kind
If
of.
I got you guys high once a week, how funny would it be?
I've been saying for a long time I kind of want to start smoking weed again, but I know as soon as I like actually smoked weed rather than just getting it like smoked around me.
Don't look at me get dressed.
Did you see me do that math in my head right there? I hate how I press the bottom stuff and the buttons.
It's so it's like the number. So it's like how the buttons are. It's A and X, A and X, and then B and Y on your right.
Yeah.
I'm a black guy.
Yeah,
I'm a black guy.
Don't give a fuck about you.
You guys know Dennis Leary's I'm an asshole?
Yeah.
I'm a black guy. I drive my car however I want. I'm a black guy.
What about that song where it's like, I'm a black guy, baby.
Is that just how far you have to click it? Or is that broken?
No, so there's like trigger stops that have that make it a digital button.
So
that there's no like lag time on.
It's a more like fucking analog and responsive feel.
Yeah.
What are we arguing about? The light speed of like the wire? It's faster.
No, the Bluetooth argument. Let's not get into the Bluetooth argument right now.
Has it been a year?
Yeah.
I'll bring it up.
We cannot have the Bluetooth argument.
I was
again.
listening to. I was going back over a pod that I'm gonna post, and
Talk about it.
I was talking about it with
Matt's
my
posting pods.
What's it called when like there's a little earthquake after the big earthquakes? There's
Aftershock.
a tremor. And there's an aftershock in a pod of the Bluetooth argument.
Yeah. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I'm so fucking right.
No, latency.
There was
I know what the answer is.
Yeah,
I'm
because
right
Chris
in the middle.
Googled it after and was like,
Yeah.
Matt, you were right.
Well, there's because he's right that the actual Bluetooth signal travels at light speed, but there's latency in the difference between the
You're just
No.
You're just camping videos where they're trying to light the fire. There's like all the wool there that they're trying to get the spark to land in there.
He keeps going. He keeps spinning it.
So
he keeps spinning it. He's like, I was an Eagle Scout.
The process is transferred. The signal is transferred instantly. But then when it reaches the Xbox or the controller, so the controller has to turn it into that signal. And then the signal travels instantly. And then the Xbox has to receive that signal and then turn it back into something that's readable. So that's where the latency comes in, I believe.
That's exactly what it is.
So like it's the signal's going at light speed, but the signal has to be processed and turned into like a readable
so
thing.
like to the CPU of the controller, like there's no lag time on buttons. Of course, but
there's no lag time between when Luke's.
Yeah.
Can we do the port tonight?
What's that lineup looking like, brother?
Is the lineup looking kind of light?
I just go, what do you guys got for me?
Whoa, settle down.
I never play those games. Let me check in a second. I'll let you guys know off the air.
Okay.
He's just gonna say no.
You're both despicable fucking cunts. I hate all of your comedy.
I
can't.
What were we talking about with Jamar? And it's like, where's Zach? It's a blackout. Bring out Zach.
Yeah. Well, somebody told the joke to me where whenever they have a blackout, it's just not Zach Swagel. That's the only difference. Yeah, the only difference on a Jamar Monday where they're doing it's just Zach isn't there.
Yeah, throw the black show on Cinco de Mayo. Definitely don't get a Hispanic guy.
Yeah.
Why would you get one Mexican? What kind of fucking?
You don't have the Martini Henry?
I don't have anything, bro.
Oh no.
Henry. Speaking of Hispanic guys, why didn't he get Martini Henry?
He was sitting outside of Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. No fucking way I just did that. Get back to driving.
What, you're in a tank?
I might be.
Are you you've given up on podcasts? You're just playing Battlefield now. You're just playing Battlefield. Yes. All right, we're halfway through. Half an hour.
The first part is good.
All right, sounds good. You're editing all that? How am I? This is going to be
Should we put in everything?
Yeah. This is gonna
Don't take out of anything.
This is going to be
2 hours.
I don't know how I'm going to put this on Spotify.
You didn't put the last one.
I know, because I'm not
This
gonna,
one requires 10 times the amount of
I know,
editing.
this is a lot of editing. Ah, jeez, man.
I just want to.
It's all right.
No.
As soon as we have to start editing,
Drop
the
it,
Spotify is
drop.
done.
Top drop. Trump's pop.
God, with my collarbone, my fucking shoulder just has to sit in one position, and fucks with my neck so much.
I fucking hate that, dude.
Have you broken anything before, Luke?
Yeah, I got I went to shock trauma from.
Oh yeah,
I was in
you
bed
like
for
broke
like
your
months.
hip, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost died. Yeah, my injury was pretty crazy.
How was it?
Just one up. Like, you broke your bone?
Well, I got one upped by someone the other night, and it was fucking like, all right, dude.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, it was so
anytime
funny.
you get hurt, somebody's like, "Yeah, I actually got more."
You
hurt.
say, really?
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, all right, cool.
I've actually never been injured in my life, so I don't know what your guys' deal.
Can't wait to break your fucking legs.
I actually am convinced it's impossible. I can't be hurt.
Have you ever considered you might be the man?
Yeah. That's my way of one
Have
upping.
you ever considered you got too much pussy?
Is that a?
Yeah, that is
I've never
another
broken a
annoying
bone.
thing when people instantly go, "Never had a broken bone in my day in my life."
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I know.
You got one, I broke it harder, and one, like, I actually don't break.
Yeah,
But see, no matter where you are, you're always in that spectrum.
I bend, don't break.
Drinking?
Yeah.
I've been, bro. Why don't you just not get hurt?
Well, you know
did you
what?
hear about mine getting fucked up on a scooter? I got road rash on my face. Me and my
that
buddy
sucks.
Tyler were fucking riding around on scooters. His ass lands on the back of my head while my cheek is on the ground.
Ooh.
Not the best. Didn't do a lot of comedy that month, let me tell you.
Yeah, that doesn't really seem like the best. Hi, guys.
You can make a joke about that.
What's up, guys?
If you
I'm-
have like infection on your face.
What's up, guys? I'm Harvey Dent.
Yeah, I'm Two-Face. That would be funny if I started
Flip a
flipping a corner. That would be.
That would be a funny sketch. It's
Oh,
like a
so
guy
good.
up there with just like a fucking massive, like, some kind of growth.
Whoa!
Oh,
Settle
shit.
down.
I have jokingly pretended to take it more seriously than it is on stage, and I see some people get it, and I see some people don't, and that's funny.
Yeah,
That's
like,
personally funny to me.
I'm gonna die.
Because
Like,
I
yeah.
at one point I said,
Damn, he
back
just missed.
back during the before times, I was driving last week, and like a couple people were like, "That's hilarious," and a
Dude,
couple,
get
and
fucked.
other people were like, other people were like, "I can't believe that he's fucking blowing this out of proportion so hard." And it's like,
Fuck, dude.
dude, you can keep running.
I'm fucking pissed.
I'm not a big Battlefield guy. It's
No?
down in front of you.
Yeah, but
Oh, you got two, dude, and you're making comments on my marijuana. Comments on my marijuana.
it's that nobody's in this game. I want to snipe, but nobody's in this.
Same. That's kind of what I saw. Okay, can I tell you the big character I wanted to do? It's not going to work since I don't have sunglasses.
What if you had sunglasses?
I wanted you to be like, when I get on, like, ask me about my injury. And then
Yeah.
I was going to put the sunglasses on right before the ep. And then right as you asked me about it, I was going to go, "Hey, man, I don't really like to talk about my personal life." What you got to understand about me is I'm a private individual.
I'm a private individual.
And just like going, if I could just like stick in that for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
that just would have been fucking
It's
amazing.
like somebody asks you, be like, "Hey, did you ever fuck Courtney Cummins?" Yeah, I fucked you.
yeah, back when me and the boys were running through Manchester back in 09.
Like, I'm a very private person.
That was when I was rolling with Oasis, but did I go in the back door? No, I won't talk about that. I'm a very private person.
That would be, I'm a very private person. Oh, did you fuck this hot girl? Yeah, I fucked her. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, been there, done that, brother.
But sex, it ain't nothing to be too. It ain't nothing
to fuck with.
It ain't nothing to fuck with, like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Is this just a tank game?
Yeah, nobody's in it. There's a guy up there.
I would tell you my thoughts on whether or not this is a chain game or what, but I
I
don't
just
know.
Googled it.
I'm just a very private individual.
This
I
shit's
fucked him.
fucking violent.
I'm like Courtney Cummins. I just
you
fucked him.
Blew that guy. Yeah, you just blew that guy.
Yeah. Whoa, settle down.
And you
Yeah.
are getting filmed. Wow. He has a 20 bullets in his magazine.
Well,
Yeah, we're not looking too hot here.
He's got a cold.
Oh, fuck. He got me.
Oh, god damn
Oh,
it.
shit.
Crikey, mate.
Oh, shit.
I got ripped right out there by a missile.
Oh, no. He fucked me.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That has got to be. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
that's Shane's bit of 9/11. It's 9/11, but like let's
Australian.
just take that and like who's the funniest guy to get molested? An Australian man. Oh no! Stop it! Fuck! No, that's my ass! Please! I'm a good Christian man! No! I don't want to go to hell!
Is that what he did at Magoobies? Yeah, I wasn't on the special.
No, I just fucking ran with that.
He did other stuff at Magoobies that he didn't do in the special.
Yeah, he's got
the day after 9/11 shit was so funny.
What was that?
He's like,
well, we don't have to. No,
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah,
No, because he doesn't put it out because he has like a
has shit that's
steady
funnier
he has
than
a
the
steady
special.
Rolodex
Yeah.
of bits that are going to be on the next one and whatnot. Like
Yeah.
he's got great, and then he does have tags that just like don't see the light of day. Like he has tags for his special needs Olympics for his special Olympics jokes that are like crazy, but like I get why he didn't. They would have gone on his YouTube special and like first special coming back from getting canceled. Like they're so funny, but like yeah, you don't want the heat on you.
Wouldn't have been the move.
And they're not that bad. Like right now, if he did them on Beautiful Dogs, everyone wouldn't have even. Yeah. Nobody would have batted an eye at the bit, but it's like
never
whatever.
Tipped a tank.
That's so funny, dude.
I fucking tipped.
Is this how you felt when you fell over when you broke your hip?
No, I could still. Similar, honestly.
This is how I felt when I fucking broke my collarbone. I was just like, this is my POV sideways.
I can still shoot though.
Yeah, this is like the most severely stoned gameplay I've ever seen. For the listener, like Luke is just like his tank flipped over and he's just still sitting in the tank. He's like, oh shit. And he's just
blowing up a building.
So, yeah, Luke is. Yeah, he's on a. He's still just on his side.
That is.
The thing still moves. That's pretty cool.
This is any British
Yeah,
guy.
but you can't flip it back over.
But the mud still goes down.
You gotta get out of this tank.
Dude, you gotta keep.
What if somebody walks right in front of me? I can fucking bang.
True. If somebody walks right in front of the gun, you got him.
I can destroy this house. Maybe if I destroy enough house, I can get a clear shot.
True.
Yo, shoot at the ground. Turn right at the ground, and then just keep shooting.
You're gonna blow yourself up. He's tricking you.
No, he might pop up. Video game physics.
Why are you doing
True.
this to me, man?
The tank is taking damage.
Yeah, we're not doing hot. I'm not gonna lie.
You should hop out of the tank and put a pistol in your
Smoke
mouth.
bomb.
You should hop
They'll
out
never
of the,
see me now.
You should just hop out of the tank and figure it out from there. Would be mine.
Let's get out of the tank. How do you get out of the tank?
There we
Yo,
go.
I
That
know
was
that
making me claustrophobic.
I know that video games will never do this, but I always wish that they would throw in like a suicide feature.
Why is this guy so
Like a
bad?
feature where like you could like
shoot
GTA has
yourself.
that.
GTA Online has that.
where you can shoot yourself in the head.
There's like a whole animation for it where the guy
Yeah.
just goes, and shoots himself in the head.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, go to it right now.
Don't you have to like pay money to? You have
Nah.
to pay like $100 or something.
No.
Is it like? Have you done it?
Yeah.
Oh well, you have to pay the hospital, whatever the thing is.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
He loaded. I don't care about a month.
No.
What?
The other one.
This?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this is the new one. I have the old one downloaded to play with my buddy who has an old Xbox.
What a piece of shit.
No, it's the same game. Who cares?
My phone's definitely dead. And there's no way this is.
Yeah, or the space is full.
Yeah.
We're not getting this.
We're golden.
All right.
You
So I'm gonna kill myself here. You guys.
Oh, go to online.
gotta pull up like the phone, right?
Nah,
No, hold down.
It was the
Yeah.
one thing.
Hold down.
I think it only works on online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold down.
Ah, shit, man.
B.
Oh, fuck.
P.
Go to B. Go over to online. Play GT. Go down. A. This is like telling my dad how to use a fucking laptop.
Oh, I'm in story mode. Oh.
Yeah. You didn't realize that you were Michael? You
No.
thought that my character would have that fucking hair? No, my character looks insane. My character is like a coke dealer that got too deep into Japanese lifestyle and not anime, like genuinely into like doing like he's
Like
like
Japanese
into the way
fashion.
of the Bushido. Like he reads like books written by samurais.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what my character looks like. Because that's what I want to do.
Oh no.
I want to be a coke. I want to be a coke dealer with a katana. If I can't be a coke dealer with a katana, I don't want to live life. That's my dream.
Well, I'll show you what to do. You wanna live-
I want because, dude, that's that I just always want to do that. I think it's so.
All right, we good on the pod here, fellas? Like we're good.
We got 15 more minutes.
Yeah, we have a.
We got fucking.
Are we at 45?
Yeah, we're at 40.
Yeah, that's enough for me.
Okay.
We got the first part, the
middle,
third, fifth, sixth,
The
and
middle.
seventh,
Yeah, we have
and now the eighth.
Yeah, okay. We're good for a couple weeks.
Wait, please, before you end this, I want this podcast.
What, you got any dates coming up you want to show?
Yeah. Catch me. If you're releasing this tomorrow, catch me in Annapolis, Maryland, headlining May 9th.
Is that the board shop?
Yeah.
I think I'm doing
that's a
that
great
next
show.
month.
Yeah,
I heard
I'll be-
everybody. That's what everybody says. It's like one of the best shows.
Yeah, it's very fun. Or it should be very fun. No, but I want you to stitch this out of order, like Pulp Fiction. Like do the episode like Tarantino. So like put like this.
You're
part,
saying this as if people
We're
listen
gonna-
for more than 5 minutes.
I know, but no, it's just so funny.
What do you think this is? The Ghost of the Goon?
Yeah, this isn't the
No,
Ghost of
so that
Goon.
when you guys have this as your Old Testament,
Yeah,
and
true.
you delete all of these off the internet, and so or like they're behind a paywall, and people go back, and you just call this Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea. I
And you
kind of
just
like
like
that.
stitch it together in like 4 different ways so that it like kind of makes sense. But
Yeah.
you're like, this isn't fluid.
And we start with the high part.
Yeah, you start
Yeah.
with this part and then you
I'm
go.
not editing all this. God, I gotta do this at work tomorrow.
And this is why I got
We're definitely just
I do
gonna
this at work
re-record an
every week.
episode tomorrow.
That's fucked.
So thanks for joining into the slow roll.
We could do a nighttime episode. We could do a green room pod.
Where?
Since we're on the port.
No, you're not.
Here we are. We're on the line. We're on the lineup.
All right.
I have to do the count. I have to
Come
do
to
the DEI
Bully
count.
Rock
Oh, fuck.
this Saturday.
Oh, fuck.
It's a country club. I'm pretty sure only members can get in, but you guys should buy tickets.
The members only.
Yeah.
I want to go to that.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They're having Bill Monahan. The crowd. Last time I did this, it was 160 people that were over 65,
Yeah, you said it was awesome.
and now they have Bill Monahan.
Dude, that's going to be fucking insane.
It's gonna be awesome.
He's going to bring the fucking house down. That's going to be
so fun.
insane.
It's either gonna be so good or so.
I bet it's going to be really good.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be absolute crap.
I think it's going to be money.
And you said that like Alan Friedland.
What else am I doing?
It's kind of he's doing British aristocracy voice.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Despicable.
Despicable.
I had to break up with a
All
woman.
right,
because
shout out
she was
to
foul.
Pennington for getting me and Chris high.
I think this is your best podcast yet.
Shout out to Brandon Cassel for
Getting Courtney Cummings.
for getting a weird.
Send me that. I gotta edit that in.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna post this whole thing. This is gonna be a first 2 hour long.
Yeah,
podcast.
this is gonna be a super pod. We could do it. We could start a Patreon and post
super pod.
Super pod.
Super pod.
I like, dude. Can I just when I come on? Can we just do super pods? Can we just have chaotic,
The Matt Pennington
2 hour long?
We gotta try a 4 hour long.
Can we have like a
That would
chaotic?
be pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Let's try like a fucking super pod.
Yeah.
Let's have a class and like do a Friday hang up there pod.
Yeah,
And
of
make
some
it just
sort.
8 hours long.
And just fucking just wait until I'm on the mend and ready to have the beers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just wait until I'm ready to have the
That
beers.
is scary to have beers if you're in
On the mend.
because then you're gonna start dancing.
And just fucking
You know we're gonna-
forget
yeah.
that my arm's fucked up and I'm gonna do
Somebody's
something.
gonna put on Gaga.
I literally
and you're
did
gonna
it.
be
I
moving.
literally did it with my wrist when it was broken. I was playing beer pong, and like I was not using it. I was like it was in a cast, so I was just
Yeah.
kind of not flicking
You're,
the
like,
wrist
doing
at all.
this. Yeah.
And then I was like, I could do a little flick of the wrist, and I did it, and I just heard something crack.
Yeah.
How-
No,
I was
it's
like,
definitely
oh,
just
God.
a bad idea. Yeah.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
Bad.
That's the same with like having a sprained ankle. Is like you can drunk your way out of having a sprained ankle.
And then just
the
wake
next
up.
day- yeah, but then
just
the
wake
next
up with
day
a
is just-
broken ankle.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just gets so much
You
worse.
can drunk your way out of
You can drunk your way
I
out
know,
of like a
yeah.
lot of injuries. You can, like,
Have a shot, and you're like, I kind of feel loose now.
yeah, exactly.
Wake
Like
up in the
yeah.
morning, have a gun.
Put it in my mouth. Say goodnight.
All right.
All right,
We're going to end the first Super
That's
Pod.
it.
You guys, this has been a great episode of the Joe Rogan Experience.
Thank you for tuning into the Super Pod. How the fuck
Dude, we
does
got to
Joe-
get Tony Woods on this.
Wait, can we
Oh
call?
my
Wait,
God.
if we actually ever do a podcast where we do all three of us, we're calling it the Super Pod.
Yeah, this is the Super Pod.
Yeah, we're gonna
Super Pod. That is good.
Yeah,
That does
I do
have
like
the
the
happy
Super
pod
Pod.
type
That's
mentality. Super Pod.
The Happy Podcast
And the
Super Pod. Yeah.
The
Super
Super
Pod.
Pod is just like that's a fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's like our A team. Whatever.
Yeah.
We
This
still
has
have the
been
slow
a
roll. You
fucking
guys
adventure.
you guys still have the happy podcast, but then we do the Super Pod.
The Super
like
Pod.
once
And
every
we can
2
both
weeks, once a
upload
month.
it. It's a combo episode.
Yeah, we can
yeah.
both upload it on our
the
YouTube,
Super
make
Pod.
its own, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just such a funny thing to do. The Super Pod.
That is
R.I.P. Who died? Somebody died this.
Michael Keaton. No, I don't know.
No, it's not.
No, I just looked him up actually the other day. He's still
Oh, the
alive.
Pope died.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the
We
Pope.
need one. Yeah, you need one topical clip.
R.I.P. to the Pope.
We did the gorilla stuff.
This will be a clip for sure. R.I.P. to the Pope.
Super Pod.
Clip that. Super Pod. This has been the Super Duper Pod.
Super duper.
The best pod.
I'm the motherfucking trooper. I'm super
That's
duper.
such a sick video. We gotta like find a way to get that uploaded.
No way,
somewhere.
I can't. We would get shadow banned
It's
so
such
fast.
a. It's such a cool
TikTok
video.
wouldn't even show it. It immediately banned it.
It's so
I don't know
funny.
what's wrong. Is it the dirt bike crash? Is it the homeless crash? Is it the drinking?
Yeah. There is a lot of.
Oh, is it the fucking when you guys would get your?
You haven't seen this?
Oh, we got.
Oh, let me show you this.
I definitely have forever ago.
No, we
No,
ju-
we
no,
just
we
made
ju-
it.
he
Yeah,
just
made
made it.
I just made it. All right. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
This is
Bye.
Show 'em
Bye,
out the
guys.
video.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.
Super Pod.
Super Pod.
Super Pod.
Super Pod.
Super
I'm the
Pod.
motherfucking
And wait,
trooper.
everybody stare into the camera one more time and just say it. Super Pod.
Super Pod. The Super Pod.
Super
Super
Pod.
Pod.